Hi, I'm Daniel Marques and I'm from Brasília, Brazil. Today, we're going to learn how to prepare a project in Cubase 5 and make it ready for recording. This lesson is for week 2 of Introduction to Music Production course on Coursera.org. I've already opened Cubase 5 and I can see it asks me what I want to open. Let's click here on More and then on Empty to create a new project with no templates. There is the option to use default location, but for this video I'm choosing Prompt for Project Location because that is the first thing we want to do to prepare our project. Alright, project location and naming is very important to keep your recordings organized. I have a folder here called Recordings, and inside that folder I got another one called ITMP, which stands for Introduction to Music Production. And inside that I have a folder called Week 1. Well, since this is an assignment for Week 2, let's create a folder inside ITMP called Week 2. This way I know where all my recordings from ITMP course are, and the audio files for each one of my assignments is on a different folder. Now let's go to Devices on the top menu. Click on Device Setup and then we should look for VST Audio System. We are selecting our input device, in other words, our audio interface that's connected to our computer. This way we are connecting our softwares. Cubase now understands that I wanted to use my Allen & Heath Z10FX mixer to record. Let's click here on Control Panel. I can set my input and my output here, and also I can set my buffer size here too. Let's set it to the lowest possible to avoid latency. The minimum that I can set my buffer size to is 10 milliseconds, which is about 480 samples when we use a sample rate of 48 kHz. It's good enough. We are ready to set our input and output to our tracks. Let's open the Devices menu again and choose VST Connections. Let's choose our inputs. If you don't have a mono in bus, create one clicking on Add Bus and then selecting mono. Our output should be fine. It should be a stereo bus. Let's create a mono audio track and select mono in 1 as our input bus. The last we want to set up before recording is sample rate, bit depth, and audio file type. We select the project menu up here and then click on Project Setup. Let's set our sample rate to 48 kHz, our bit depth to 24 bits, and our audio file type to broadcasting wave or wave. Any of those will do. And that's it. We're now ready to start recording. Let's make a quick review on what we should set before starting our recordings. First, we need to select our project location and name very carefully. Secondly, we need to select our input and output hardware. Then, we must choose our buffer size. For recordings, the best is if we use a low buffer size. After that, we should select our sample rate, bit depth, and audio file type. And we are set. Thanks for watching. See you next time.